I wasn't 100% sure of where I wanted to land within the construction industry throughout my studies. So I was looking for a company that had diverse and a flexible role, somewhere where I could learn and grow and develop, and somewhere that understood me and that I was studying. So they worked with my studies, but also pushed me to work and gain hands-on experience. I was also looking for a place where it was a good team, it was good people, and that if those things lined up, I could go on into a full-time role, and that's exactly what I've done.
Going into my final year, I was looking for an opportunity or a position to give me some hands-on experience while working in my final year, understanding that the balance needed to be right with studies and work, but essentially lead to a full-time position at the end.
I wanted more exposure. I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted to be in the construction industry. I knew I wanted to be in the industry, but in terms of what role and where I wanted to be, I thought a graduate program would give me a good broad experience of everything.
I applied for a grad program because I wanted to apply what I'd learned at university in a real life situation. It was the ideal setup and structure that I needed because I don't have a heap of experience, or I didn't before now, and sort of 3 days a week integrated with my last year of uni is sort of the ideal situation.
A graduate program I felt gave me more opportunity to see the different areas, whereas a part-time job or a full-time job at this stage I don't think would have given me the same kind of experience where I can move around and see where I really wanted to go into moving forward. I learned best hands-on, so that's why the program was really appealing, so I could mix the theory I was learning at uni with the practical on-the-job training.
I didn't want a grad program that I was going to be in for 2 or 3 years and would be finished uni when I started. I wanted to do it while I was at university, and because this program allows you to move through each of the different departments, it was exactly what I was looking for.
So the group interview, we did a bus tour around Melbourne to some of the projects where we met Dale and Arthur, so the managing director and the previous managing director of the company, so it was really good to meet them early on. So it was kind of a day where all of the applicants were together. We got to meet each other and got to get an understanding, the staff got to get an understanding of who we were. So at the moment I'm working 3 days a week, and basically I'm given aspects of their job to undertake. We're doing part of their job, so always doing something. We're not sort of just sitting back and kept in a box for a year. We're actually doing stuff all the time, which is really good to actually learn that way.
I got a bit of a feel for apartments. We were working on one in Northcote, which was going through later fit out and finishes, so got the feel for, I guess, managing those trades and scheduling everything and chasing up to finish off prototypes and everything like that, so that was really good.
I do uni 2.5 days a week as well, so I usually have to chop and change. It's difficult, but it's manageable, and Harris are really good with the flexibility of if you have to leave for presentations or assignments, they're pretty good with that.
It does allow you to balance your studies. People are really accepting of you actually still studying, but also challenge you and drive you to, I guess, get a taste of everything, or as much as possible, because you do get transferred through different divisions.
So I have just finished my first rotation in interiors estimating, and that was really good. I was doing takeoffs for jobs, got to contact subcontractors to get quotes, arrange prices, arrange site visits. I'm in a team of estimators, and I was able to help and bounce between multiple projects, just helping out where they needed and getting to know the project, getting to know the subcontractors behind it, we'd be pricing it and eventually procuring it.
And so for someone like me, it's the ideal thing. So if you don't have much experience or looking to start your career off in the right track, and you're towards the end of your studies or you finish your studies, it's fantastic.
I definitely recommend it. I've really enjoyed it. I think even that if you do this program and you don't happen to get a full-time job at the end of it, you're still going to have an amazing experience and a really good base knowledge.
By far one of the best things I've done to further my knowledge in different parts of construction. And it's such a big industry and there's a lot to learn, but I feel like I'm on the right path.